The text read, "Please help. He broke my mom's arm." 9-year-old Mara Lane's fingers shook as she typed. Her mother lay unconscious on the kitchen floor. The number wasn't her aunt's. It was Dagger Thomas, president of the Hells Angels Iron Ridge chapter, a stranger with no reason to care. The kitchen of 847 Maple Creek Lane had seen better days. Tonight, only rage filled that space. Raven Holloway stood trembling, eyes wild. He owed $3,000 to people who collected debts brutally. Sarah Lane pressed against the counter, heart hammering. She'd seen that look before. The emergency fund. "Give me the card now," Raven demanded, voice cracking between pleading and threatening. "That money is for Mara," Sarah said steadily. "I won't. Not anymore." Upstairs, Mara pressed her ear against her bedroom door, stuffed rabbit clutched tight, breath coming in terrified gasps. Tonight felt different. Tonight something was breaking forever. Raven lunged across the table. His hands found Sarah's arm, fingers digging with chemical fury. "Give me the goddamn money." Sarah tried to twist away. He yanked her arm backward with savage force. The sound that followed, wet and wrong, meant broken. Her scream tore through the house. She crumpled to the floor, arm twisted impossibly, blood pooling beneath her. Raven stood frozen for 3 seconds, then fled into the night. Mara stood frozen behind her door. She'd heard the crash, her mother's scream, the door slam. Now just silence. "Mama," she whispered. Every instinct screamed to stay hidden, but what if her mama needed her? She found her mother on the floor, barely conscious, one arm bent wrong. "Mama, wake up. Please." Sarah's eyes flickered, filled with fear. Mara grabbed the phone with shaking hands, trying to remember Aunt Lisa's number. The digits jumbled. 555 then 27? Or 28? She typed what seemed right. "Please help. He broke my mom's arm. Mom won't wake up. I'm scared. Send." Seconds felt like hours. Then the phone buzzed. Not a text, a call. The voice was deeper, rougher. A man's voice. For one terrible second, she thought Raven was coming back. But something made her answer. 23 miles across town, Dagger Thomas sat reviewing schedules at the Hells Angels clubhouse. When his phone buzzed with an unknown number, he almost ignored it. But something made him look. 12 words painted a vivid, terrible picture. This wasn't spam. This was a child in crisis. Violence against a woman, a child, that crossed every line his club stood for. Dagger called immediately. A small, broken voice answered. "Hello. Hey, sweetheart. My name's Dagger. I got your message. I need you to tell me where you are." Through her confusion and tears, Mara gave him the address. "Good girl. Is the man who hurt your mama still there?" "No, he ran away. I'm on my way. You're not alone anymore." 4 Harleys roared to life. Dagger kept Mara on the phone, keeping her calm as they screamed through Iron Ridge Valley streets. "Tell me about your mama." "She makes pancakes with chocolate chips on Sunday," Mara sobbed. "Is my mom going to die?" "Not tonight. Not while I'm breathing. 2 more minutes." They pulled up to the sagging house. Mara opened the door. Tiny, tear-stained, hands covered in blood. Behind her, Sarah lay unconscious, arm shattered. Dagger dropped to one knee. "You're safe now." Mara collapsed into his arms. Reaper and Chains moved past them. "She's breathing. Pulses thready. Gunner, call it in now." The ambulance arrived in 6 minutes. 4 motorcycles followed it to St. Helena's Hospital. Dagger riding with Mara perched safely in front of him. In the ER, Dagger held Mara as doctors rushed Sarah into surgery. He told her stories, kept her anchored, promised he wasn't going anywhere. When Sarah woke hours later, confused to see this leather-clad stranger, Mara explained, "I texted Aunt Lisa but got the number wrong and it went to him instead and he saved us." Sarah stared, tears streaming. "Your daughter saved both your lives," Dagger said. "She's the bravest kid I've ever met." The surgery was successful, but reality hit. Sarah had no home, no money, nowhere safe to go. Dagger called an emergency club meeting. He told them everything and proposed the chapter take full responsibility for Sarah and Mara's protection and support. Every single hand went up. Unanimous. The action was swift. Wrench found an apartment. The club covered rent. Members brought furniture, clothes, groceries, everything. Reaper gave Mara a stuffed unicorn. Every little girl deserves to feel safe. You got a whole family now. Dagger arranged employment at Wrench's garage for Sarah. Legal aid filed a restraining order. Raven Holloway was arrested behind a gambling den, still making excuses. Charged with felony assault, child endangerment, elder abuse, and theft, he received 8 years. 3 months later, at Mara's 10th birthday party at the clubhouse, Dagger gave her a phone with one contact saved, Uncle Dagger. You ever need anything, you call me. Day or night. Mara hugged him. You're my hero. No, sweetheart. You're mine. Life moved forward. Sarah became shop manager. Eventually bought a house. Mara flourished, honor roll, student council president, volunteering at the hospital. The Hells Angels remained family, attending plays and graduations, a safety net that never wavered. This story isn't about bikers or stereotypes. It's about a terrified child who reached out for help and a man who chose to answer. About how family isn't always blood. Sometimes it's people who show up when you have nothing. About how one moment of courage can change everything. Mara's text wasn't sent to the wrong number at all. It was sent to exactly the right one.